That's right, just in the last 15 minutes or so, a crane arrived here on scene in the 500 block of Heimer Road. Let me step out of the way so I could show you. They just got this small aircraft strapped up and they're working to get it out of the roadway. This all happening in the last 15 to 20 minutes. Police tell us that a couple in their 70s was inside that aircraft that you see right there. They were trying to land at this private airfield that's to the right of the plane. They were unable to stop. It went off the roadway, striking a fence, tipped over, and came to a stop right there in the middle of the road. As you could see, a female was transported to the hospital for a minor back injury, but both are expected to be okay. Now, this is a busy road. It's in a residential area. There's 2 schools nearby. There's homes. There's people that walk on the sidewalks. Many say this is a miracle that no one was seriously injured. Right now at the scene, the aircraft is being lifted off of the ground, taken out of the middle of the road, and Heimer Road still shut down.
We are very, again, fortunate that the schools had not let out, because this is a very busy street at that time of the day.
And as standard procedure, the Federal Aviation Administration is here on scene investigating this crash as well. Heimer Road at the 500 block remains shut down. Let's take another look out here. You can see they're making some progress working to remove this aircraft from the roadway. In the meantime, for about 4 blocks, starting at the 500 block of Heimer Road, it remains shut down. They're working pretty quickly to get this aircraft removed. Back to you in the studio.
These are some bullet holes right here.
The last time Alvina Sneed was in this home, bullets riddled her living room.
When I heard them shots, I flew on the ground because it was coming so fast and I was just crying. I said, oh, please, why are they doing this?
Her 36-year-old paralyzed son, Stephen Pickens, was struck and later died.
When I went in there, that's when I saw my son shot in the head.
Several bullets broke through the wall of her bedroom where she dropped to the ground.
So I felt it. I felt like I was going to get hit.
And throughout the home, you could still see bullet holes in the walls. Right here on the door, you could see a few. Here on this door, right through there. She says that he was sitting in the living room. She heard close to 40 rounds. He was in this motorized chair where he was helpless. She says essentially a sitting duck.
I was so scared that, you know, I just didn't understand. Why would they kill a paralyzed person that was paralyzed from the neck down? What was the point?
Pickens, a father of 3, had recently survived a shooting in January of 2017. It's how he ended up paralyzed. His mom believes this incident may be linked to that shooter as well.
I want to know who came over here and shot 40-some rounds in my house and could have killed me also in the process. Could have killed his kids.
Sneed says Pickens had recently started the People's Campaign to speak out against violence in San Antonio. He was featured in this photo, taking his message to City Hall.
He is one of the survivors. He survived 5 gunshot wounds, in fact, at the massacre at the Sutherland Springs First Baptist Church. Our Ariana Lubelli caught up with him ahead of that big day.
I got you! I got her!
Getting back to being an energetic 6-year-old boy who likes baseball and playing tag.
He's just like another 6-year-old little boy that's ready to get back with his life.
With his best buddy,
Rusty,
who's also his hero.
He's a lot stronger than I am. I don't think if I was shot 5 times, I could ever bounce back the way he did.
Their bond was tragically formed inside the Sutherland Springs Church massacre on November 5th, 2017. First responder Rusty Duncan rescued the then 5-year-old, applying tourniquets to little Ryland's gunshot wounds before he was airlifted to the hospital.
I said, well, do you remember me putting my belt around your arm, you know? And he said, I remember you telling me that it was going to be okay.
Hi.
Now their relationship has grown into something different.
He's like one of my kids.
Ryland rode in Rusty's big red fire truck when he left the hospital in January. And since then, the two have been inseparable.
I wish I could do everything with him. It's a good feeling from somebody who I didn't know back in November to somebody who I've gotten extremely close to.
Tomorrow, Rusty will throw the first pitch with his ¡1 fan, Ryland, by his side at the Floresville High School opening game.
I threw a pitch. I got it! I threw it far. That boy couldn't catch it.
You thought you were going to get in there.